Sally Nugent is a well-known face on the BBC breakfast show, but what do we really know about her when the cameras aren't rolling? Sally Nugent has been a shining star on BBC Breakfast for over a decade, securing a permanent hosting role alongside Dan Walker on the popular show from 2021. Her big break came when Louise Minchin stepped down after a 20-year stint, leaving the position open to applicants. Sally was the clear and successful choice due to her extensive experience on the show already. Before settling into her role on the red sofa next to Dan, Sally would often help with hosting duties when other presenters were away or on leave. She also regularly appeared on the program to deliver sports updates alongside Mike Bushell. 4 years later, she's no longer the newcomer, having welcomed a new co-host when Dan announced his departure from the show in 2022 after securing a dream job on Channel 5, reports Bristol Live. Sally now shares the screen with John Kay on Monday and Wednesday mornings, and the pair certainly bring a lot of laughter to the show. While we know much about her professional life, her personal life remains largely private. Born near Liverpool on the Wirral in 1971, Sally had a strong interest in media and went on to study arts in communication and French at the University of Huddersfield, graduating with a bachelor's degree. After completing her studies, she landed her first job with BBC Radio Merseyside before shifting her focus to news reading, delivering sports news on BBC Northwest Tonight. A few years later, she ventured into new territories, transitioning to BBC News to continue her sports reporting. It wasn't until 2011 that she found her home at BBC Breakfast, where she remains to this day. Away from the spotlight, Sally is a dedicated mother to a teenage son. Despite frequently mentioning her son, she maintains a high level of privacy regarding any details about him. Sally has consistently refrained from sharing her son's name, age, or even a photograph of them on any social media platform. It is understood that although his entire identity is kept private, he is now in his teens and following his mother's sporting path. In a past interview with the Sunday Times, Sally gave a glimpse into a typical day at home with her family. She revealed, "My alarm goes off at 3:45 a.m. Before I do anything, I check the overnight briefing notes to see which guests have been confirmed, what news I've slept through and the latest political line. I don't wake my husband or son. I'm a tiptoe. I have years of experience." While the TV host prefers to keep personal matters under wraps, it was widely reported that Sally and her husband, Gavin Hawthorne, decided to end their 13-year marriage in 2023. Although the news personality has never personally commented on the breakdown of her marriage, it was reported that they separated amicably after they had grown apart over the years. In a revelation that shook fans, the Daily Mail reported a source saying, "It's very sad but they are no longer together. I think they tried to tough it out for quite a while as they didn't want to split up if they could possibly help it for the sake of their son, but they clearly couldn't make a go of it." Sally was reportedly left devastated by the breakup, with her former partner Gavin being the one to leave their luxurious £1.4 million home in Cheshire. Amidst the drama, BBC Breakfast's Sally and her colleague Dan Walker were thrust into the spotlight in 2020 when unfounded allegations circulated on social media. Typically, BBC Breakfast presenters ignore online trolls, but Dan took exception to a particularly offensive tweet suggesting a romance between him and Sally. Despite both being married at the time, Dan robustly defended their honor. Dan's retort to the Twitter user was sharp and clear, "That bird is my friend at Sally Nugent, and she is happily married, at the time." What a pathetic thing to tweet. I hope you treat that young girl in your Twitter banner photo with a bit more respect. His response garnered widespread support from the online community. The year 2023 was a roller coaster for Sally, as she not only separated from her husband but also joined the cast of the Strictly Come Dancing for its Christmas special. She partnered with professional dancer Graziano Di Prima for the festive one-off show, which aired on Christmas Day. Sally faced stiff competition from rugby star Danny Cipriani, EastEnders actor Jamie Borthwick, Sugar Babes vocalist Keisha Buchanan, historian Dan Snow and children's TV host Tilly Amate.